Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft survival video. This is episode 50 and I've done this a bit weird. Because the last video was meant to be episode 40. Well, next week's video was meant to be episode 49, but then when I went to upload it, I was like, wait a minute, this is Christmas Eve. Well, at least I think it was 49, not 50. I mean, I'm certain it's 49. Yeah, this would be 49. Yeah. So then next one's episode 50, but because I've recorded it as the 49th video, it's quite confusing. Basically, the day this releases for you guys, it's Christmas Eve, 2018, and I just thought this is probably gonna be the last Minecraft video I upload for this year, because like this week and next week's like quite weird about when I release it. I've got a video coming out Christmas Day if all goes to plan, but I'm yet to actually script it, so I need to do that this week as well. I've got a busy week ahead of me. Pretty much I've got to record 4 videos. This is number 3, and yeah, I've got to write a script, got to wrap Christmas presents, I've got to finish off Christmas shopping, get birthday cards, Christmas cards. Yes, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot. Like I've only got like 2 presents to buy, so it's not too bad. I don't know what I'm getting, roughly. But yeah, if you're probably wondering why I'm a spawn area project, it's because we're going to take a nice chilled, relaxed video today. As you know, Christmas Eve is a time, most people are like, what do I do on Christmas Eve? I'm always like that. Like, even when you're like, I'm 18, and I'm still like, what do I do on Christmas Eve? Do I just watch movies? That's probably what I'll do, to be honest, on Christmas Eve. I'll go on my PlayStation, then about 4 o'clock, I'll be like, right, I'm watching movies now, try and stop me. I'll just find some Christmas films or something. If not, I'll watch Infinity War or something. Yeah. But yeah, I'm at the spawn area project because this is where this world started. And I felt like, we should do like a complete world tour, because the last time I'd done one, I'd not had the Aquatic Update wasn't out, and I've done a lot of projects since July, or since September really. So I think we should start off with a spawn area project. So if you come over here to this area that I've built a few months ago, but this basically, if you're new to the world, or if you're new to the channel, I built this area several months ago, so that new players that join the world, they can pretty much get started straight away. They've got a house over there for accommodation, they've got potion area over there with enchanting, so they can get enchanted weapons, and I want to get some lapis in there, which I'm yet to get. Over there, that little hut, I've got a little pond for fishing. Over there I've got animal farms. In there here I've got a whole bunch of farms which I'm currently using as well to obviously get cocoa beans and stuff for my farms. And just over here I've got a 32 furnace system. I still have to put stuff in, but automatically takes the stuff out. And the other week I just came over here and I got some dried kelp blocks from my kelp farm, and I just fully loaded this thing. So now it's absolutely loaded, and this area is officially done. And I didn't want to spend too much time over here, because that's literally all that's over here. It's not much. And I built this for other players rather than myself, so there's not too much over here. I know one's really joined, but I've got an idea which I'll talk about in next episode, which I did talk about next episode because I recorded that. Not next episode, 1-2 weeks from now. Yeah, 1-2 weeks from when you're watching this, I'll have an idea about what I'm gonna do, like series wise, continue on this series. Yeah, I won't show it off the house too much, because then if you ever join the world you can sort of see it for yourself. And really, it's turning night. You know what, I have to go to sleep now. I have to go to sleep. Oh, I know where the monsters are. Surprisingly not. Okay. Can I sleep over here? Can I sleep over... Oh, yeah, I can sleep over here. That's good. That was weird. Yeah, this is gonna be quite a long video because I don't want to do this like part one, part two. I want to do this like part one, and that's it. Which is why I'm not showing off too much of the video. Too much. What? Too much of the like spawn area project, because that's not much over here. And I think the next thing we need to look at is builds I've got going on over here, rather than sort of going all over my base, all over the world. Well, all over the world, not all over the base. Like, might as well work from section to section. But this is probably the next big section of my world. It's not much here. Well, not in this bit, but the bit behind the mansion is. Over here we've got like Dilsy's house, Mr. DP14. Got his house over here. And I sort of pranked him when he last came on. I sort of put a skeleton horse, but he doesn't know about it yet. It's been like a month or two. And yeah, he's just got his bed. He's got some furnaces, which, you know what? I'm gonna get him a Christmas present. I'm gonna stock up his furnaces. Merry Christmas, Dilsy. Although I have got you a Christmas present, which I'm not gonna say what it is because, yeah, at the day this releases is the day I probably gave it to him, and yeah, it's all wrapped and everything. I don't want to be a spoil sport. That's silly. I'm not a silly goose. But yeah, if we now pop over here, obviously we've got a big woodland mansion which is still empty, and I want to try and find ideas to build right in there, but I just can't think of anything. So if you've got any ideas, then the best one wins. Best idea wins. And if you're lucky and you've got PS4, you may assist in the construction of whatever you suggested. There we go. It's sort of like a competition. There we go. Competition, and the winner gets to help me build something. And if they want to, they can feature in a video. Yeah, there we go. Christmas present from me to you. So over here we've got a tree farm. And I haven't been over here that often really. I come over here like last week, and I just haven't really, because I didn't do the jungle area. Jungle area? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just so tired. I'm sorry guys. I'm so tired. Yeah, because I've got so much wood. I've been working on my farm area, which I will show off in this. I might show off at the end of this episode, because obviously you guys have seen it all in the episodes, and I haven't really done much to it. So I don't think I should show it. Yeah, I won't show the farm area project because, yeah, that's been in the video for several episodes now. But this little building here is a slime farm. While the slime farm's underneath, I'll take you to the slime farm once I get to the nether tunnels, and I'll sort of show you where all like the end portal is and stuff like that. And yeah, I'll get into that later on in the episode. But if we try and get up here, yeah, it's not much over this area, but everything that side, there's nothing on the right hand side of the world as of yet. It's all mainly to the left. The only thing to the right hand side of the world is down that way, and that's like my farm area. That's the only thing. But now if we fly over this way, I can sort of take us to the base. But before I get to the base, I think I should show off this area. Yeah, I'll work from this area, work my way up to the base. So obviously you've got the mansion, it's all empty and everything. Don't know what to build there. Then over here we've got a nice little creeper farm, which in its entire lifetime has given me two gunpowder. And I've had this thing 6 months now. But I had this tower for about 2-3. So in its 2-3 months of life, it's given me 2 gunpowder. Yeah, we need to make a better system. We need a better creeper farm, because this one is just not working. This farm area is my original farming area. This is where all my resources came from. So this isn't that big, but at the time it was just me on the world. And I started getting Dilsy and some of my friends on the world. Well, 1 or 2 of my friends, really, including Dilsy. I just thought I needed a bigger farm, which is why I built the spawn area project farms. But they're still a bit too small, because some of them that the potato farms and that over there are a lot smaller than this one, which is why I built the farm area project, because I've never built automatic farms before in survival. So I thought, give it a whirl and see what happens, and it's been a good project so far. But I'm glad I've been recording it, because it's been quite an adventure. Yeah, it's quite difficult, because obviously you've got to design the farms, then build them, but obviously you can't fly in survival, so it's like so hard. And what's that netherrack over there? Why is there netherrack here? That must have been Callum when he was on the world. Yeah, the other day. Yeah, so this is like my very first base. Now this was like a YouTube tutorial, because at the time I just needed some place to live. So this is all like a YouTube tutorial, but I changed it up a little bit to sort of make it like sort of blend in. So I got rid of the birchwood that was here and replaced it all with spruce. Just made it sort of blend in with the spruce trees. It makes it a bit more natural as well, because like I've just gone out, cut down these trees and used that. Yes, we've got an iron golem. His name's Gollum. I called him Gollum, the iron golem. And then in here we've got Cola, the polar bear. No, she's pretty chill. Aren't you? You're a lovely polar bear, aren't you? We need a house for her, because she's been in this house. She's actually been here for about a year. She's been in this house for a year, so I think one thing we need to do is get her a house. But I just can't think of where to put it. Then we've got all furnaces here. These are my first sets of furnaces. And they're all still full. These chests are still empty. Like this time last year, I was still using this place. Like I was still living here. So in 1 year, I went from living here to having a big old base over there and fully automatic farms. Yes, we've got a nice small potato farm here, because back then I was using baked potatoes for food, just because they were like the easiest to get. And now I'm using fish because, well, I'm getting so many of them that I don't really need too many. Like I just need to eat them. Down there was my old storage room, but now it's just a big empty room with a nether portal. Doesn't actually connect up to the nether, because I've got that nether tunnel. So that's what's over there. And the next thing I've got to show off is my base, which is just over there. So we get through all the trees. I can rocket us over there. Here we go, got quite a lot of the base done. And this place has changed massively this year. Like, this time in February, this is all trees and leaves. Pretty much it looked like that area just over there. And now 10 months have gone, and it's all, the leaves are gone, the trees are gone, and there's a base. A base has been constructed. And believe it or not, this base took me a week. Not these, not the stables. This base as a whole took me 7 days to build. Well, more like 5 days to build. Well, it took me a little while to build, but it wasn't like constantly grinding all day, every day. It was like, right, in 1 day I'll build this room, and then stop there for a day. Next day, build this section, stop for a day, and then sort of build like different parts. But it was more like 1 day, dig it all out, next day place it all in, next day dig out this area, next day fill it all in, and then do that. So it took about 7-8 days. It's about a week to get it all done. At the time, these are all full of fireworks, and I've actually had to restock some of these because this one's empty, because I've just used so many fireworks. These are still full of ender pearls. Like, these are still going. Like, I don't really use ender pearls that much, but you know, they're there just in case I want them. And yeah, it's looking good. Right, let's look around my base. Yeah, because we've got quite a lot going on over here. So we've got over here we've got my furnace system, which is 64 furnaces. So there we go, we've got 64 furnaces all down here. And it's like behind the scenes of everything. So we've got 32 furnaces all in a row. And this is the design I've got over at my, well, I'm going to have over at my farm area. Just half the size. But I'm going to have 2 of them. So it'll still add up to 64 furnaces. That's going to be 2 lots of 32. Just so I can smelt up a double chest, like put a double chest of items away in here at a time, rather than a single chest. So I'm going to have that, then while that's melting I can then unload one, put that in, and then keep going constantly and just get a lot of resources. Right, so next up we've got my room. Got a nice little room here, we've got that painting, ender chest, we've got beds. Okay, it's night time again. Okay, might as well sleep over here. I did not. Okay, that must be broken then. Yeah. And then we've got like an armor equipper here. That's fully stocked with armor. And yeah, let's go down this section next. Right, that's like a little clock that I've got so I can see what the time is up top. Then we've got a nice little potion area. And yeah, this is looking good. I'll show you behind the scenes of that. And also added in like the original design I found. Like, there wasn't like a proper tutorial on it. I had to sort of follow it, which was, I don't think there was a tutorial. Actually, yes there was. It wasn't like a direct one. It was just them building it and it had to sort of follow it. But then I added this little elevator in, which allowed me to sort of stock up water bottles without having to come in here. And I'm still trying to figure out how to get, if any of these ever run out, how to restock them, because yeah, because potions might be crucial one day. Yeah, so we've got that done. And then over here we've got a nice little enchanting area, but obviously because we've got like loads of good overpowering tools, we don't need it too much. So this is like a room. I've never used that room, but it's just there, you know, just in case I need it. It's there. Right, so let's go to the left hand side of the base now. And over here we've got an aquarium. Yeah, an aquarium. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. And it's empty at the minute because fish, they keep swimming to the top. I don't know what it is. I think they're like the prismarine and the sea lanterns. But yeah, they keep swimming to the top and dying, which is quite sad, really. Because I spent ages designing this thing, building it, and it's just sitting here empty. But it's just quite nice to look at. I just got something scenic in my base. It's something different. Yeah, it just looks nice. So let's hop down to this area now. And this used to be my bulk storage system. I can see all the sheep are now green because I've been working on up there. Yeah, this used to be a bulk storage system, but because through here it used to be a storage room. I'll try and find an old save that has that, but I don't think I'll be able to find it. But yeah, now I've got animal farms here, just temporarily, while one we think of something, but two, we build them over my farm area. It's just easy to have them here because I can say, right, come to my base, get some sheep, go back up. But yeah, we've just got some animal farms here for now. And then this is my shulker box storage system, which again, that I built, not my design, but the design I used, there was no tutorial. They're building it on one of their survival series. They're building on the Hermitcraft server, and yeah, there was no tutorial. So I had to get like a side view of it, and just yeah, I had to pretty much build this, wing it, and surprisingly I got it right like second time. I got the redstone right, but I just kept placing the hoppers in wrong. So that was all it was that I kept messing up on, was the hoppers. But now I've got that done. It looks good. And this is like an empty room at the minute, because this used to be my storage room. But then it got to the point where I got so many items that it was just filling up too fast, and I had nowhere to put anything. So then I built this massive storage room here. This absolutely massive storage room. Like, this can hold up to 360 different items. But obviously I've got some stuff sort of saved up, like I've got fence gates together and stuff like that. And in the next update with all the stairs and slabs, I've got to redesign this whole thing. I've got to redesign this entire storage room. And by redesign I mean I've got to relocate items in the storage room, to put andesite things together, to put diorite things together. It's going to be tough, but it'll be a long project. Yeah, but I think it'll be worth it. I just won't touch the ocean stuff, unless for like prismarine walls and that. So we've got quite a lot of items in here. And through here, oh there it is, that's what I was looking for. I knew it was here, but yeah, we've got a nice little sort of crafting room. There's some anvils out there, ender chest, and we've also got some more furnaces here. Got some more. I just had to smelt some items the other day, or the other week, more like. Yeah, so that's why they're a bit empty. And now I had two separate portals sort of connect up my base and my storage room, but they kept sort of messing up since the aquatic update. So I was like, you know what, let's just build a tunnel. So I built this nice little tunnel in about a day. It took about an hour or two to design it, an hour or two to build it in survival, and it's looking good. I've still got a few more projects to show off before I go to the nether. Like, I've got a witch farm and stuff like that, which I haven't really AFK'd much yet, so I might do that at some point. Because I'm running low on redstone. Like, I've got no redstone whatsoever, and I need some for my farm area. I also need glowstone and other bits and pieces. This is, if I can get out, that would be remarkably handy. There we are. So if we just sort of pop down here and then zoom all the way up over here, as you can see, my witch farm's not too far away from my base. Like, it's close, but not too close. There's like affects anything over there. As you can see, it sort of comes in, and I want to see if I can make this fully automated. I want to see if, like, yeah, these guys do not like me at all. There we go, it's now in the system. That'll be flooding in now. I've got a minecart system here. Turn that off, return the furnace back to where it is. And I think that's all I've really got to show off, other than that big hole, which was going to be a guardian farm, but obviously I've rebuilt another guardian farm now. As you can see, this place has produced more gunpowder than my creeper farm, which is absolutely crazy. So I've got to do an AFK session over here, definitely. Obviously to mainly get these 3 items, because these are the main ones I want from this farm. Obviously these ones are nice as well, just means that I have to use my wood. So I've got get another bed over here, an empty furnace, but I'll stock that up eventually. And let's go through to another, shall we, and let's see what we can build. Not build, but you know, see what we've built. And I think the first thing I should show off is like the end portal. Show off like all the end portal, the slime farm, my tree farm, stuff like that. So down here is my slime farm. I'll show that off. I do have like a spider farm, but I haven't really AFK'd over there that much, which I should do, because I do need a lot of string for like other projects and stuff. So as you can see, we've got my slime farm. This is quite an expensive farm because I used iron golems, and I've just got glass in the wall because then the slimes can see them but don't get stuck. And yeah, if we again, we've got some coal over here, which is good. And I only built this, what, 3, 4, I built this before I started recording on this world. And I started recording on this world about July, August time, I think it was, so it was shortly before that. I've got quite a few slime balls from this thing. but I've gotten about 2 double chests out, like in general, and I've just been obviously taking them over to my base, but I sort of stopped because yeah, I've got to a point where I've got so many slime balls now, so many slime blocks. I don't really need them too much for a single player world. Right, let's now head over to the spider farm because I've never shown this off before. That's all my design. Basically, it's just a spawner, and they just fall in. That's just how simple it is. The problem is, they can survive because they can climb on the walls. So I'm going to have to redesign a spider farm. But I do have a cave spider spawner, like, in my farm area project. So I could use that and do something with that. I might sort of jagger some trapdoors, because then that way they can't actually climb up. So I could do that. Yes, I'll think about doing that one day maybe. But that's pretty much the spider farm. Material, like I haven't got that much from this thing. Alright, it'll just, because the other designs I've got like hopper minecarts, but I don't really have them anymore because the skeleton farm is right next to my end portal. I mean, I can't really connect them via the nether, because if I do one, it just connects to the other. That's all just very annoying. Right, so down here, I've got my tree farm, which I'll show off, and I've also built another skeleton farm, just so I've got one connected. So as you can see, we've got a whole ton of bone meal in here. We've got absolutely no saplings in here whatsoever, but that's cool. And then in here we've got sort of the wood collection area, because it's a big room really, as far as the pistons can push, this way and this way. That's how big the room is. I think it's like a 12 by 12 something, but I've then give myself a 1 block radius around the room, so I can actually just walk freely, just like, there we go, just walk around here. It just makes it so much easier to sort of build. And then down here I've got a nice little skeleton farm, and they've got a lot of chests for like bone meal, or bones and arrows. I can see that's working. They sort of get pushed in and they get pushed down there, and then there's a soul sand bubble column elevator which then pushes them up, and they sort of come round to the point where they're one hit kill right here, and I've used looting 3 to sort of get more resources from them. But I haven't used this area in ages because I've got like a shulk box worth, which is crazy. So that's that area. And then over here we've got a nice little end portal, which I won't go through because, actually yes, I will go through. Yes, I've got to show off my Enderman farm. Yes, I've got just some beds over here, just like the end preparation. I should really put a crafting table in here, shouldn't I? Just one there, one there, one there. Create people want to craft. Then here I've got either side, I've got some snow golems, and that way I can just go like this and just get snowballs, so I can then fight the like crystals. And down here I've got, this looks like a dark room, but just down there I've got black carpet. You might be able to tell on camera. Yeah, I've got a lot of black carpet down there, and just some glass to make it feel nicer, creepier if you like. It's on easy. It's good because I need to go through to my Enderman farm. There you go. If you want to add me on PlayStation, there's my game tag. And I'm only on PS4. I do have a PS3, but I hardly play it. You know, I need to get through. And you're probably wondering how I've got strength 2. Basically, I've got a beacon over there, because underneath the portal is my wither killing area. And how it works is just put soul sand here, and then I need one more bit of obsidian for there. Yeah, and then I just place down the wither skeletons, stand back. In that time I can just get a Smite 5 sword out and absolutely destroy the wither. And that'll get me a nether star every 30 seconds. So that's about 120 wither stars. Nether stars an hour. Right, now what I need to do is I need to fly in this. There we are. And we're now in my lit up like end island. And why I've done that is because if we come down here, it's not really indicated well. This is what I'm in, I need to do some maintenance work at the end, you know, connect this up. And it's quite a long way down because this is at like level 2. It's absolutely crazy. We'll get there eventually, just it takes a long time. Maybe because I stopped running by accident. Yeah, so just down here we got a nice little enderman farm which is powered by endermite, like endermites, I think they're called. I can't remember the name of them. Endermites, yeah, endermites. And then down here we still got enderman farm. I'm gonna take a step back because the sound of them dying is horrible. So we've got so many ender pearls here that I've just stopped collecting them. And it's perfect that I've got an ender pearl because I actually need one to get back. Unless I jump off the void and lose my items. Which I don't fancy doing because I've done that once. But luckily I had backups of all my items. So that wasn't too difficult. I managed to sort of get all my items back, but basically I fell off the end because I was building something and then Enderman punched me off. And I had no elytra on. I had them on my inventory but not on me. And what a throw. Right, now I've got 15 ender pearls over here. Let's just use one to get back. Hopefully, there we are. That was just luck. And then, yeah, if you wonder what these chests are, these actually connect. Like this one connects. The ones on the left connect to my furnace area, and then the ones on the right actually connect to this potion area. So if I need to bulk brew some potions, if I just break that, it doesn't really apply anymore. So if I push this button, it gives this, it sort of sends a signal to this hopper underneath here, which is currently locked. If I stick a bit of fish in there, right now the cod is stuck, it's not going through the hopper, but if I press this button, I've sort of got, it's now gone. Then if I sort of come down here, and sort of follow it if you like, all the way down to this point right here, any second now the cod should be through this area. And let's just eat. So I had 6 on me, but I've just eaten 1, so that makes it 5. It does take quite a while. It's going to be embarrassing if this is just broken. Where are you? Where? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so as you can see, we've got a nice bit of cod now. I've got that bit back, sort of. Let's go to sleep and, no. Let's explore the rest of the world. Let's go through to the nether and... Should we explore the enderman? Where should we go next? I'm thinking the Guardian farm. Yeah, because that's quite a big project there. Yeah, it's quite a nice big project. And why did I come up here? I don't actually know why I came up here. You know, let's fly there. Yeah, let's fly there. I know it'll be more scenic because I've just got to go through a nether and look at netherrack. Yes, this great big hole is going to be where I built my Guardian farm. But I've got sand there because I need to fill it in. I'm thinking maybe filling that in again. But I'll do that sometime. It's not high on the list of projects right now. I've got a few shipwrecks. We've got a really destroyed desert here from me and Dilsey. So I've got to repair that at some point. I think we're nearly there. I just got to go slightly more this way. And yeah, I think it's just down here. Somewhere out, here it is. Just here. It hasn't loaded in yet, but I just know the landscape around it. So see, we've got we've got a big old project here. So the Guardians sort of spawn in. Yeah, basically I've rebuilt this now. I'm not sure if you've seen it like this. Actually, yes you have, because I put it in a thumbnail once. But I used to have it so that bubble columns down at the bottom. But on console that doesn't work. So I had to spend an entire day, like literally an entire day, fixing it. So I had to break all the fence gates, put some more dirt down, put down the fence gates, break the fence gates, break that dirt at the bottom, and place all that dirt up at the top. Or actually no, I didn't do that way. On creative I did, but on survival I just put water all the way up, because it would be a lot quicker than destroying all this and then placing the roof back down. And plus it just makes it look a bit nicer as well. You actually know it's there. See, I've got some beacons now, which is giving me all these potion effects. Just giving these for. Then I've got a conduit over there, which I actually need to get rid of. So I'll do that at some point. I'll probably do it in a second. Might as well do it this episode, you know. Christmas is time for giving. Except this time I'm taking something. And yeah, we've got a lot of items here. But yeah, we've got a big old sorting system with a whole lot of items. Obviously just a few episodes ago I came by and sort of got all this. I think it was like last week's episode. I think it was the last episode. I came by and just emptied this entire thing. That was a good old project. Then over here we've got just a nice little crafting room. We've got anvils, crafting tables, ender chests, the whole lot. So let's go through to Nether, to my farm area. Okay, so I've just sort of Nether portaled over to my farm area. And the reason why I've used the portal is because it's just slightly quicker, and also I don't have many fireworks, so I want to sort of preserve them. And yes, there's a horse down there, and I'm going to have to kill him at some point. And I know I said I wouldn't show this place off, but I just thought, you know, it's part of my world, I might as well. And at the moment, we still haven't got these farms done. But the next 2-3 weeks, when I've got, you know, all the time off, at the time you're watching this, I'm on my time off right now from the recording. So I've probably done them by this point. So when you're watching this, I probably have done it. But you know, I just want to, you know, show it off anyway. And I've started, but I realised this design wouldn't work, so I've had to think of something else. Yeah, we've got quite a big iron farm in the middle, like at the heart of this place. So no matter where I am in this farm area, this thing is constantly running, which is why I put it in the centre, because this is like the most useful farm here. Then let's start off with these farms over here. So we've got some melon farms, we've got some pumpkin. I've got 2 melon farms here. We still generate quite a lot here. We got quite a large pumpkin farm. It's the same size as the melon one, but we don't get as many items. So obviously that one gives you like 4 items per melon block. So in a way you actually get more from the pumpkin, in a way. Then over here we got my insanely efficient kelp farm, which this is like, I saw this done on YouTube. I was like, okay, I don't think this would be that efficient. And then I built it on here, and oh my goodness, it is efficient. One of these sides gives me about a double chest an hour. So I can get like a double chest, 2 double chests an hour. It's crazy. Like, I've literally got kelp constantly flowing in from that farm. So pretty much I have to keep on constant check on it, which is why I've got these 36 double chests. Like, these ones are just like the blue one, and the purple ones are my kelp ones, besides these 2. These just random ones. That's just stuff I bunged in there to obviously like record these videos, because I've obviously taken I've taken like a week or so away from this place, just to sort of, you know, take a break, because it's just getting really repetitive and I was getting quite bored. So I think taking a week away from this place will sort of help, because it's such a big project, you know, and it does get boring. And now, like last episode, like a few episodes ago, I built this entire section in one episode, which is why I'm taking a break as well. So I've got quite a large scale nether wart sugarcane farm. I've got 50 of these modules, and there's 22 sugarcane per module. Yeah, that's quite big. That's about 110 in these 5 modules. So that gives us about 1,000 sugarcane planted. And then over here we've got quite a large cactus farm, which is insanely fast. Like I've got sort of, it's a 5 by 30, I've got 5 rows of 13, and then it goes 5 deep, so it's about 5 stacks in 5. And how I know that, because it uses a stack on 1 per layer. I had to count it. But over here we've got quite a smallish nether wart farm, but it does give you quite a lot of nether wart. And yeah, it is button activated, but due to the item limit in console, I'm going to have to break this all by hand and place it back until like that's either changed or PS4 gets Bedrock Edition, and then I'll just be like, right, let's just harvest these farms. Boom, boom, done. Yes, that's the Netherwart farms. And then in the section to my left, the front ones are going to be carrot and the back ones are going to be potato. Then over here, the front ones the ones closest to me are going to be beetroot, and the ones behind them are going to be wheat. So we've got quite a lot of farms going on. And if we head downstairs now into the underground bit, down here we just got a nice little entrance area. This room has literally no use whatsoever, but you can just sort of see the storage room. And this column is actually like just under here in these blocks is the collection system for the iron farm, which is why I built this column, just to make it sort of blend in a bit more. And these walls have like nothing behind them whatsoever besides the farms. Especially when you get to the lower bit, like there's like 4 blocks, and they've got this nice little staircase which is looking nice. And they've got all this chest space. I've got like 10 double chests for each farm. And melon wise, we've already got about 2 double chests of melon. For pumpkins, we've got nearly 2 double chests, which is crazy. Sugarcane, we've already got 6.5 double chests. Cactus, yeah, about 1.5 chests. Iron, we're not doing bad, but I did have to use about 18 stacks of it to make buckets for the dispensers for the Netherwart farm. So this would have been full by now. And that kelp is just, this thing is crazy. Like obviously there's trap chests, which is where you can't really see it going in. But if I took out this one, it'd be like, it'd literally be constant, just be like that elevator's constantly going off. And then over here we've got some more farms. And if I come over here, as you can hear, like that elevator is constantly going off because it's just full of kelp and sugarcane and cactus, but mainly kelp. And there's not a single backlog. There's no backlog. I checked it like the one I built my cactus farm, because obviously these the 2 farms here, the sugarcane and cactus and the kelp farms, they're the ones that go off constantly day and night, 24/7 pretty much if I'm AFK. The melons and pumpkins are powered by daylight sensor, so it goes off at first light every single Minecraft day if I'm in the area. So this goes off like every 20 minutes. And then obviously the sugarcane farm is sort of powered when certain ones grow to a certain height, which is 3 high, and that works for each layer, so just sort of 3 per layer. I'm just trying to make it so it's still efficient, but it goes off like as minimal as possible, because then it just sort of reduces lag. And obviously cactus farm, there's nothing I could do about that, but luckily the items that pop off tend to get destroyed straight away, so item wise it's not too laggy. But this thing is like this iron farm's quite fast. I can get like a golem every couple minutes, which still isn't like not amazing, but on console it's like one of the most efficient farms I've seen. That's just a nice little farm to have, but unfortunately that is the entire world as far as I know, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end it there. If you enjoyed this video, then yeah, if you enjoyed it, then feel free to give it a thumbs up. It does let me know that you liked this video. And thank you for watching this video. And yeah, I hope you have a very good Christmas and a good New Year. And I'll see you soon. See ya.